The Great TABS Crusader Army has been on the march for a number of days. Their leader, Commander Philippe, has grown restless with the lack of action. They were set to head through northern Anatolia quickly and with ease, with little resistance. But Philippe decided to strike out now. A local sultan was gladly allowing the Crusaders to walk through. But now, as Philippe threatens his farms with torch, he decides to fight back. Yo, what's going on, gamers? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, and today we are back with some more totally accurate battle simulator, baby. That's right, today we're going to be doing a crusade. This is a fictional TABS crusade here, so none of these actors are actually real, because there were so many crusades and so many battles in those crusades that just doing an actually historical one, it just gets confusing for me, especially because I took my Age of the Crusades class in college sophomore year, and it's been a few years since then, so I forget a lot of the stuff. But we're doing a fictional TABS crusade with Crusader Philippe here, the king, and they're going up against the boys in Anatolia. We got archers up in here. We've got, well, banner bearers, because there aren't banner bearers that are actually from the Crusades. We have shieldmen, we have longsword shieldmen, and we have spearmen. The Crusaders have Templars, Knights Templars, crossbowmen, and catapults. Alright, gentlemen, without further ado, let's get this thing going. Be sure to hit that like button. Let's try and get 500 likes in the first 24 hours. Subscribe if you have not already, and comment down below if you'd like to see a part 2 to this video. Either way, let's get it cracking. Woo! Alright, Crusader Army begins their march forward. Let's see if the crossbowmen fire. They do. No friendly fire, which is excellent. And, oh my god, they missed all of the spearmen. That's shocking. But they did kill the banner bearers. Dude, you're gonna unleash all of these dudes on you, which actually might be a good thing to draw them forward, I guess, but I don't know. I'd rather just be able to clash against them in a static position, and that way you don't end up ruining your lines, but here they are going to get ruined. Philippe is moving on forward. That catapult did back him up nicely with a few missiles impacting the enemy settlement there, which was BEA beautiful. Fire archers from the enemy impacting the Crusader shields here. Deus vult! Deus vult! Uh-oh. My goodness, there is a lot of fire happening on the battlefield right now. The Crusaders managed to just absolutely pulverize the front lines here of the enemy. Wowza! Oh my goodness. A defensive jihad is surely going to happen fairly soon here. Jihad is actually a term that a lot of people don't fully understand. It actually has a lot of applications to non-military or war-like exercises. It's actually a lot about just religion and, you know, finding religious spirituality and things like that. However, there is such thing as a war jihad, which was utilized during the Crusades. It's a defensive war jihad against the Crusaders that were continuing to attack the, you know, people of the Middle East, and so a lot of the times jihad is misused nowadays in Western verbiage and things like that, but it has a lot more deeper meaning to people of like Muslim faith and things like that. So it's a very interesting topic to learn about, and you know, I press people to learn about it because I think it's important to understand other cultures and things like that, because the Crusaders certainly weren't the good guys in this. In fact, they can be easily portrayed as the bad guys during most of the Crusades. Very, very easily. Either way, oh, the king dodges his own missiles coming forward here. Most of the Crusaders are dead, so are the defending infantrymen. Now it's just sort of a fight between archers as well as Philippe. Yes, Philippe. Go forth, Philippe. Kill, win. Missiles coming in from the Crusaders as well, and they've of course got one little siege weapon left alive. Philippe is actually able to deflect a lot of these, but he gets shot in the head. Oh no! Oh god! Oh, his head's on fire, dude! Oh my god! He survives it, though. How much health does Philippe have? Philippe kind of OP, though, bro. Philippe kind of OP, though. He's just one by one killing these archers. He's, no bueno. No bueno at all. Is there another over here? There's one more over here. And then, of course, this guy, Philippe, is tanking. And there's one archer over here. Let's see if the Crusader crossbowman can kill him before Philippe. All right, they launch. And they miss. The crossbows are very inaccurate in this. But there we go. Philippe gets the final kill. And the Crusader army manages one swift victory here. But they will press forward. After Philippe decimated the first army, he chose to send a lieutenant forward with a forward operating army to scout the area ahead in the desert. What they found was another army waiting to massacre them. All right, gamers, here we go. Part 2. We've got ourselves some more spearmen here, except these guys are taking a forward position. It looks like Tom here brought his old son, Jode. Oh, that's beautiful. Couple of father and son bonding activity as they fight against Crusaders. Then we have longsword shieldmen in the back, followed by just a wealth of archers. So, fun fact about the Crusades as we go ahead and press start here. By the way, the Crusaders do have archers of their own as well as crossbowmen this time. Let's go ahead and press start. Fun fact about the Crusades is that oftentimes the opposing forces to the Crusaders utilized horseback and archers to the degree where they were able to just shoot, retreat, and then run circles around the Crusaders. So much so that the Crusaders would just die and flee and run and lose almost every open combat battle. Like, it was so bad. Sadly, in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, we don't have archers on horseback that we can utilize to simulate that. So instead, I'm just using archers in the back lines. But instead of using the longbows that the Crusaders utilize, they would use short, more compact bows that, you know, I think they flew less far than the longbow, I'm pretty sure. But they were able to dart in and out on horseback and things like that and just decimate the Crusaders. They basically played the game of, you know, you can't touch this. Da-na-na-na. We're getting away. And they just seize victory every time from that. Arguably, like, the only Crusades that were marginally successful were like the first 3, and even most of those were complete disasters. The first one, surprisingly enough, probably the most successful one in terms of objectives being completed. The second and third being meh, and then everyone after that is just like almost failure completely every single time. My favorite Crusader character, though, I think it's the 5th Crusade, is Frederick II, of the Holy Roman Empire. He was excommunicated, but then still went ahead and did his own little crusade thing against the Pope, and it's just so funny if you read up on that. Oh my god, my voice is so bad now commentating. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm hoping this voice sickness goes away soon so I sound normal in future videos again. Either way, the Crusaders getting beaten back this time, majorly. Again, the melee units sort of get finished off in the early hours of this battle, but then later on, the archers fall short against the enemy archers here. All right, let's go into battle 3. The enemy armies have retreated back from the Crusaders. Philippe, after hearing of his army's shortcomings, decides to come forward himself and challenge the enemy fortifications. All right, guys, the last battle of this crusade. If you guys want to see another Crusader battle, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to do more of this. I think this was really fun. Either way, what we got going on here is Crusader shieldmen, spearmen, knights. We've also got crossbowmen. We got the whole shebang, plus Philippe himself going up against the enemy city here. So the enemy city has, of course, some spearmen at the front, and then some enemy warriors behind them. Many varieties of warriors, and then archers littering the tops of the buildings. It should be pretty cool. Let's get it going. All right, Crusaders charge forward. We have early shots coming out from the Crusader camp, killing a few of the enemies here. We also had a few fire shots coming in from the enemy, which lights a bunch of the knights on fire. That should do some serious damage to them and maybe even kill a few of them. Either way, the armies are sallying forth from the fortifications to meet the Crusaders. They have finished off the front line of Crusaders with relative ease, but the back line is now moving on in. The flanks seem to be going the way of the enemies to the Crusaders. Lots more Crusaders dead than them. The archers up in the fortifications up here seem to still be managing to get some solid fire out there. I think those guys are going to be the saving grace for the defenders, because at the moment, the shields of the Crusaders and their armor seems to be outdoing the enemy warriors. Also, we got Philippe down here going ham. Philippe is one heck of a warrior, baby. Yeah, Philippe, let's go. Philippe is an absolute Chad, dude. Absolute Chadathon. All right, Crusaders finish off the last of those guys, but the left flank, it goes to the defenders. The defenders come forward with a few spearmen, and they cut under Philippe, tripping him up. But Philippe comes back with a nice little side cut, cutting one of the guys in the head and throwing him off. And it looks like the defenders there are all going down. But the archers up top still pouring in more archer fire and actually killing a large number of the enemies here. Oh, a bunch of archers ending up on the ground here. They're basically hiding behind this wall, hoping not to be seen, but they do get seen, and they do get shot at. We've also got two more warriors from the defenders back here that are getting shot at from the crossbowmen. The archers on top of the buildings here coming down to try and fight the last of the Crusaders. Excuse me. Yes, this is crazy. The last archer up here is just sort of taunting these guys. It's just a matter of time. Oh, Philippe's killing his own men. Philippe, what are you doing, buddy? Oh my god. There we go. He finally gets that archer. The last of the archers over here are somehow still alive, but they get thwacked too. And who's left, dude? Oh, there's one guy here. Found him. Well, he's chilling. Let's see. Here comes Philippe with the swipe. But his big sword is too big, and it gets caught between the pillars. All right, let's see who kills. Who kills? Come on. Show us the killer. Do it. Somebody. They're all like stuck. They're all blocked. Either way, guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast doing these Crusader battles, and I hope you guys did too. I definitely want to do more of these in the future. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think I should do for future battles. Do you want to see Philippe again? Subscribe if you have not already, and be sure to hit that like button. I'm going to try and fix my voice soon. I don't know. It's really bad. I'm hoping it gets better. Either way, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.